All right, you guys, it's your girl, Sandra D, the main event, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the community. So today we will not be talking about hair, and we will not be talking about food. We are talking about the narcissist. Now, this episode is going to be about breadcrumbing, okay? AKA breadcrumbs. So what the breadcrumbs is about is it's a temperature check, just like I told you guys in the video, okay? Now, the temperature check is a way for them to see how they're going to be able to sweet talk you to come back into the relationship to get you back into the cycle of abuse, okay? Now, when they're doing this, I want you guys to think about the three little bears, okay? You remember with the three little bears, you know, and with the Goldilocks and the three little bears, and she went over there and she was hungry, and so she was eating the food. She said, this porridge is too hot and this porridge is too cold, but this porridge is just right. So what they're looking for is a temperature check to see how they're going to be able to come in. Now, if they know it's hot, some of them, they gonna not come back for a little while for you to cool off because they feel like you're too pissed off. Now, if it's cold, then they gonna recognize and realize that they can't get nothing from you. But if the temperature is just right, this is when they gonna come knocking on a door like an opportunity is knocking to see if you're gonna open the door for them to come back in, okay? Also, you got to think about breadcrumbs that they doing is also like a way of, like, let's say that they, you know, a person who gets lost and they want to make sure that they can get back to their destination. So they'll take either bread or they'll take certain things with them to be able to drop these breadcrumbs, okay, so that they can understand how they can come back, okay, to the destination to where they had left. This for a narcissist is like a blueprint, okay, because they got to see what's working and what's not working when they are using the information that you gave them during the love bombing stage, aka I like to call it the interview, okay? Now, I call it the interviewing stage because when you're going out with them, they're asking you tons of questions, and they're asking you these things, your likes, your dislikes, the good, the bad, and the ugly, because they got to see how they're going to work those things against you. That's the game, okay? How they're going to use your information to be able to manipulate you. Okay. And they're very crafty and very slick about how they're going to do it, because once you start questioning them, they're going to start throwing back in your face what you said. And you be like, well, I did say it, but I didn't mean it in that capacity. Okay. But the narcissist knows that. That's why when they sitting over here doing like word salads with you, I don't know if you guys know about the word salad, but word salad is pretty much when they're accusing you of doing something you did not do, but then they want to turn around and say, well, it's cool. I understand you don't want to be with me. You don't want to be in this relationship. You want to go out and do X, Y, and Z. Okay. It's kind of like, have you guys seen that movie, What's Love Got to Do with It? And when Ike was sitting over there deceiving Tina, may she rest in peace, and he was saying, oh, you just want to leave me like those other suckers. Them other suckers, they sat over there and used me. They left me. They did X, Y, and Z. And then she sat over there and said, I will never leave you, Ike. Ike, I will always be here. They are looking for those type of words as a transaction to see if what their manipulation in the words that they're saying, are they working to be able to get you to commit, to get you to be loyal so that you won't leave the relationship? It's called guilt tripping, okay? But it's AKA word salad, okay? I want you guys to understand some of these terms that you're going to come across, because when you're going on different channels and you're learning, because I'm not expecting for you guys just to come here and get your information, because you need to grow and you need to learn different ways of how narcissists work. And your situation that you're going through, or some people's situation, is going to be different. Okay. So you got your junior, your freshman, you have your freshman, your sophomore, your junior, and your senior courses, because narcissists will come into your lives at different points in your lives. Okay. Now, also when you're in that love bombing stage, aka the interview, sometimes when they already know that you're destined for greatness, but sometimes they know that you are a supreme supply. Okay, this is when the relationship can go real fast. Now, the reason why it goes fast, like the Fast and the Furious, is because they're going to do everything that they can to secure you. Okay, now they're going to secure you either one or two ways. Okay, can I get a witness? Somebody, beep, beep. They are going to either A, try to get a baby in you so that you stuck with them for the rest of your lives, or B, they're going to sit over here and marry you. Okay, those things you can know for certain and for sure, because the relationship is going to go like the Fast and the Furious, and it goes that way because they do not want you to see them as a threat at all, and they're going to play that game until the wheels fall off, until they can sit over here and secure you. Okay, then you're going to really see what's going on, because then you're going to be like, this is not the person that I married. I can't believe that I have a child with this person who is acting like this. Believe it, because they're great con artists. Okay, so I want you to understand that breadcrumbing, okay, is just a temperature check to see how they can get you back into the relationship for another round of abuse, or to see if they can train you to stick and stay in the relationship by making sure that this time you don't leave. Okay, now when they doing this, they gonna really start showing their behinds, okay? Because then they start coming bullies. They start throwing rages and fits. You feel like you walking around on eggshells. You don't know what personality you come into when you walk in the door. If it's Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde, you have no freaking clue. This is when you go through the second time. Now, I can't tell you what happened on the third time. That's something I can't even tell you. But what I can tell you is it don't get no better. Okay, so understand that when they do breadcrumbs, is only a way to do a temperature check in order for them to ease their way back into the relationship. And usually when they're doing this stage, this is either you're on timeout, or this could be the breakup of the relationship. You went no contact, and then they start giving you all kinds of excuses that's going on. But like I told you, once you see a person for who they are, believe them. You don't owe them nothing. They owe you everything. And when they knock on your door and ask you for help, that's when you do not answer the door. You have a sign that says, do not disturb. You have a sign that says, caution, dog beware. Do you understand? Because you need to let that narcissist know that not only do you see them for who they are, they can't come back to you and run that same game again. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.